What's up, everybody out there on YouTube? Jay here from the garage in New Jersey. I've got something what I think of as pretty exciting today. I just purchased and unboxed the brand new Toro TimeMaster. This is an upgrade for me. I purchased my home 3 years ago and went all in on the Toro 60 volt platform. Bought their snowblower, bought their 22-inch recycler, edger, you name it, pretty much I have it. The recycler was good for me. I got into lawn care, did a renovation, and just realized that I need a little bit more power. But I wanted to stay on the battery platform, so I decided that I'd upgrade to the Toro TimeMaster. So today we're going to do a little bit of a review on that. I think this is exciting because there's not a lot of content on this Toro TimeMaster yet. Quick disclaimer, I'm more of a content consumer than a content creator, so this is going to be new for me. This is going to be mostly a review. There's no unboxing because I've already done the unboxing. I frankly don't like watching too many unboxings, so I didn't film it. But I'm going to show you some live action mowing, show you a little before and after, and kind of go from there. So I hope you guys like this. Any questions, hit me up in the comments, but enjoy, guys. Let's get started. All right, guys, so here it is. This is the brand new 60 volt Toro TimeMaster. Purchased it from Home Depot. Probably mid last week on a Monday or Tuesday. I already got it. Today's Monday, so it took around a week for this to get here. And it's a nice looking machine. For all of you who are familiar with the gas powered Toro TimeMaster, this has a very similar look and feel. Pretty much a lot of the operation is the same. First thoughts are, one thing I think I don't like is it's a brand new machine, never used, came really dirty from the factory. I think Toro could have done better, but it's a lawnmower. It's gonna get dirty. Not too worried about that. I'll link the exact model number below, but I bought the version with the two 10 amp hour batteries. Like I said earlier, I've got a slew of batteries already, but I don't have any 10 amp hour. So I just decided to buy the one with the 10 amp hour batteries. They pop right in. There's two slots here, obviously. And there's a third one in case you have a larger property. Got a nice little magnetic lid, so it's not gonna pop off during operation. Just like the gas powered mowers. And it's got this lever here. I'm one-handed, so I'm not gonna be able to operate it. It's got this lever to be able to move the handle up or down. I have it in bagging mode because it's my first mow with it. I want it to be as clean as possible, so I am gonna bag. Came with a mulch plug. Came with a side discharge. It's got this for the washout port. It's got the key. Like, if you're familiar with the Toro platform, key pops right in there. And this is what I really am excited about. There's both auto mode, which my recycler only had auto mode. And then there's max mode, which I anticipate I will be using this mostly on max mode. So let's do a quick side-by-side. You got the 22-inch recycler and the Toro TimeMaster side-by-side. My brother has the gas-powered Toro TimeMaster. One thing that I really liked about it, that's a big difference from the recycler, is the overlap. That's probably at least a 4 to 6 inch overlap between the edge of the deck and the wheel. Whereas in the recycler, there's almost no overlap between the wheels and the edge of the deck. So All right, guys, without further ado, let's fire this puppy up for the first time. All right, so I've got this in auto mode, and let's see what it sounds like in auto mode. Let's start. That does not make a lot of sound. It honestly sounds like a vacuum cleaner. I've got AirPods in right now, but it sounds like a low vacuum cleaner. The TimeMaster Briggs & Stratton engine is loud. I mowed it a couple weeks ago at my brother's house, which pretty much sold me on buying the battery-powered version, and that thing is a beast. It is loud. There's a big difference between auto mode and max mode. I'd say max mode is probably like 25 to 30% louder than auto mode. All right, guys, this is what we have to work with today. For the most part, I think for this review, you're just gonna be seeing me mow the front yard. But, you know, I've got a normal sized suburban lot. I think my front yard in total is around 4,500 square feet. The lawn is not necessarily in the best shape. We're at the end of July, so I've got some disease pressure. Got to put some disease X down soon. The lawn is also not extraordinarily long, as I mowed this for like 3 days ago at 2¼ inches. And that's also where we're gonna be today. That's setting E on the Toro TimeMaster. I believe it's also setting E on the E TimeMaster. All right, guys, the moment of truth. How'd it do? My first look is I'm really happy with the cut quality. There's a straggler, but to be honest with you, way less stragglers than with my recycler. This just looks like a cleaner cut. Granted, I was bagging because I wanted to, since this is my first cut, get a little bit more of a lift on it. And I know what you guys are thinking. This is the golden hour. This is why he's videotaping now, but you know, I'm pretty happy with this cut quality. My recycler was starting to struggle with this Kentucky bluegrass now that it was starting to spread a little bit. This thing had no problem. I'm not sure how well this is coming up on camera right now, but without having a stripe kit on, it decent job of striping. It's not really coming out, but take my word for it. Pretty happy with this cut quality, guys. Yeah, golden hour, I know. See, all right, there you go. I'm starting to see some stripes. Not bad. I'm excited to see what this looks like with the striping kit on it. Wow. I'm super stoked with that. Like I said, cut quality is good. I'm gonna get rid of this disease. Put some fert down and some disease X. Long story short, my first mow, I like it so far. All right, let's wrap up. All right, guys, that's a wrap on new lawnmower day. Off camera, I cracked a beer, so for those of you who are having a beer at the end of the day like me, cheers. All right, let's get right into the wrap up. First, let's talk about battery life. Like I said, shade under 6,000 square feet on my property, front yard, backyard, side yard, which you didn't see on camera. I did it on max power mode the entire time, and we're at 2 bars. These are the 10 amp hour batteries. Let me show you. That came with the lawnmower. So I'm pretty happy with that. On max mode for shade under 6,000 square feet, and I still have, let's just call it half. All right, let's continue with the wrap up. Personal pace. If you've used the Toro lawnmower before, you probably had some experience with personal pace. You probably know it, you probably like it. I still like it. Works really smoothly. It's got plenty of get up and go when you need it. It has the kind of curved handle, which is, I would say, an incremental upgrade from the previous iteration that I had. So still love personal pace. Cut quality, this was the reason I bought this mower. I was kind of maxing out with my lawn. It was really thickening up with the recycler. The recycler only has auto mode. I wanted something where I can kind of jag it up to the max all the time so I could have the best cut quality possible. So far, so good. Like I said, I did not push this to the max. The lawn was not by any means overgrown, but from what I can see so far, this is going to be an upgrade in cut quality. This feels like a real lawnmower. You know, I always joked around that my recycler, sorry Toro if you're watching, was a little bit like a kid's lawnmower. Almost like a really light Fisher-Price lawnmower. This one is not as heavy as the gas-powered TimeMaster, but it's just right in the middle, and it feels more substantial. And I like it. I like the weight. I think it lets me get down further into the canopy of the lawn. Time will tell, but I think that the cut quality of this is really good. You know, let's talk about that weight. Compared to the gas-powered TimeMaster, you know, that one, in my limited experience with it, but I have mowed it and used it a few times, it can beat you up. It's pretty heavy. That's really hard to use, even with the personal pace on those tight turns. This one, I'd say it's a good 20 to 25% lighter, in my opinion, my limited experience with this, than the gas powered. So I think this is right in that sweet spot. Noise, much lower. I think I was at the point when I had the gas powered TimeMaster where I needed those ear protection. This, not even close. Like I said, it was like maybe like a low or a medium vacuum cleaner, and that holds up. Some of the cons of this is price. I think when I bought this in 2023, this was probably around $2,400. I bought it at the Home Depot. That is a very expensive price. I could barely afford it. Probably not many of you out there could afford it. So that's definitely a con. Another con is, you know, with a price like that, everything needs to ship perfectly. This didn't ship perfectly. It shipped quickly from Home Depot, but like I said in my opening, it shipped really dirty. When it comes right from the manufacturer, I think I get it, it's coming from a factory, but come on, at that price point, it should not come as filthy dirty as it did. And also, and I'm gonna reach out to Toro about this, the bottom of the bagger got damaged in shipping. So there's a hole in the bottom of the bagger. So again, everything has to be perfect at that price point. And the one thing that I would like to see that I think they missed out on is that I would like to see a battery indicator somewhere on this dash, or create a dash. They really don't have one. Whether you have an electric car or an electric lawnmower, there's some sort of battery range anxiety. I think that would help alleviate that. Another con is, instead of having this headlight, I never mow at night. I barely ever even mow at like dusk. Golden hour is probably the latest I'll mow. Instead of having that, I wish they would have maybe put some R&D into that battery indicator on the dash. But that's it, guys. Let's wrap up. Thanks for bearing with it. This video, I don't do these very often, if ever. If you want to see more Toro TimeMaster videos, reach out to me in the comments. Let me be your guinea pig, because not a lot of people have this lawnmower out there. So let me know what you'd like to see. Maybe I'll make some more videos. All right, guys. Have a great one. Thank you.